Hello there, my name is Christina and this is my very first YouTube video. I did record one already, but I watched it this morning. I thought, well, let's edit this thing and get it on YouTube. And I just was like, I just realized that it wasn't me. I was way too serious in it. I felt like that commercial, those new dairy commercials out where she's like, I think I'm gonna have oatmeal for breakfast, and the cow's like, boring. That's just how I felt. So here I am recording again and letting you know why I'm even starting a YouTube channel. As you can tell by my hair, I'm hoping you don't think I shaved it this way. Not that there's anything wrong with that, just not the choice for this face. Because hello, it needs some hair here. I have recently been dealing with cancer, breast cancer, and I am actually free and clear of cancer now. But part of the reason I wanted to start my video originally was to share my cancer journey. It is my passion to be able to be a voice for people with breast cancer, to create an online community where we can rely on each other, encourage each other, ask questions, answer questions, just be there for each other. Just to basically have a positive community. But then I started thinking, you know what? The world right now is just crazy. It's a crazy world. And I just feel like there's a lot of negativity out there, and why not start something that spreads positivity? Sure, I'm going to talk about my cancer journey, but this channel, I want it to be so much more than that. I want it to be a place where we can spread positivity and have fun and be crazy. A little bit about myself. Again, my name's Christina. I live in Washington State, and I am married and have 3 beautiful little cherub children. All right, so they can be jerks sometimes, but you know, who's counting? My husband's name is Jason. My biological son is Levi, he's 9. And then I have 2 stepchildren, Colby, who is 14, and Emily, who is also 9. So yes, I have 2 kids that are 6 months apart from each other. And they get along famously. I mean, of course, they have their sibling rivalry every once in a while, but for the most part, they're pretty wonderful and hilarious. Hopefully I get to video them soon so you can meet all of them. It's a special treat. So I wanted to just have an introduction as my first video. For employment, I am a dental hygienist. I love my job. I am a total 100% dental nerd. One of the goals I have for my channel is to create a video where I talk about oral health care for the cancer patient going through chemo and radiation. That's in the process. Right now, there's actually a lot of research that I've been doing with it. Unbelievably, there's a ton of products out there to be able to use. So I'm pretty excited to share those with you. I'm also open to other videos that you want to see and hear. I have a list going. I wanted to talk about what to pack in a chemo bag when you go to your first chemo appointment. There's my little puppy. Let's just introduce one of my children first of all. Okay, you can't lick my mouth in front of the camera. You can do that later. This is Chiquita. She's my precious little angel. Let's just send her on her way. There you go. So I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. I do have a list of videos going that I would like to record, like what's in your chemo bag, what to bring. I do have quite an array of hats and wigs that I want to share with you guys. And through the process too, things I've learned like skincare, like I said, oral health care, things like that. What happens when you lose your eyelashes, which sucks, by the way. I actually did not lose my eyelashes through chemo. I kept them and I was proud of that. I was really excited until I went in for surgery, which I'll get into here in a second. And when they taped my eyes shut and ripped off the tape, they took my eyelashes. And I was like, what? After all of this, you take them during my surgery? So I talked to the doctor about it. I said, I'm pretty sure it's because my operating nurse was a man. And I said, I felt bad for saying that, but he probably didn't even care about my eyelashes. And he goes, actually, it's because you had weakened follicles from the chemo, and I'm sure they just ripped right out. So I said, okay, fine. I won't blame it on the man. I won't do it. Anyway, I did have a double mastectomy with my cancer treatment, which was my choice. And I have a whole video that I'm going to give you on that, where I'm actually going to show you my mastectomy scars and talk about that. I'm not trying to sway anybody's opinion for mastectomy, but I really wanted to share my story with all of you, and hopefully some other parts along the way. But with that being said, please, please, please like and share this video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to hear more. And please give me some ideas about what you'd want to hear about my cancer journey, and just, okay, now my dogs are gonna play. I have two. I didn't mention them. I have a 90-pound black lab named Allie, who's sweet as can be, and then my Chihuahua, who's 9 pounds, chubby Chihuahua, and I can't say she's as sweet as can be. She is to me, but maybe not to the other dog. Anyways, sorry for that distraction, but I would love to hear suggestions on what you might want to hear. With that being said, I will see you in my next video.